Welcome back, everybody. My name is Gregtech, and this is Gregtech New Horizons. So, as I stated at the end of the previous video, I was going to focus on some magic. Now, I don't have everything I need set up. Magic takes me quite a bit longer to get things prepped and ready, but I do have a couple of things ready here now. The first of which is to get a second node stabilizer. Now, the reason I need a second node stabilizer is so that I can combine it with these other things and get the which one is this one? This is the node transducer. Just enough power out of my wand in order to make the node transducer. Now, the node transducer I won't be using right away simply because it will use up my my one node right here. I've got this guy. He's a pale node. He's normal, so he's not like tainted or hungry or anything like that, but he is a pale node. And I want to grow it. And in order to grow it, I need the other one first. I need, where is it? I need this guy, the advanced node stabilizer. And then I need to start bringing other nodes up to this node in order to let it start to grow. Now, I'm going to make it so that I can, I'm going to get the bees up and running at some point. I'm not exactly sure when. Bees take a long time to breed. I probably should start it sometime soon, otherwise it's going to take me forever. But essentially I want to get another node brought up, and then I will have the energized bees and one other one in order to grow my node into a gigantic node. But at least for the time being, this node right here will do all right. It's only got 16 Ignis, which isn't, I want to say that is like 0.16 centivis a second. So it won't be a huge amount, and that's why I want to, on this node list, I want to get this guy right here brought up and have it start absorbing that Ignis. The Ordo is just a side benefit, and then I'm probably going to have it absorb each of these, and then what'll happen is at the very end I can absorb this one here and get some additional Perdicio and Terra. The Terra on it, yeah, 23. The problem is that this last node is a little bit too big, and it wouldn't be able to be absorbed until it absorbs some of these other ones. So I will be getting stuff together and set up to do that. The node transducer just happened to be easily available. Let me swap this out real quick, and then I can come over here. And I do already have set up for you guys. I have several different things here, and I've got right here the stuff necessary to make this guy, the automated wand recharge. That's this guy right here. I have all these aspects prepped and ready, and I even took my arcane abacus, and there you can see I've got an 11 stability underneath this guy, and the instability of this infusion is all of 2. So that means that with all of that stuff over there, I can just right click on this guy and get him to start. There we go. There's the Aurum. There's the Percancio. I forget what that other one needs. There's Percancio, and then a little bit of Ordo. Doesn't take a whole lot of stuff to get this guy going. It is a nice small infusion. Sorry, that is rather loud. But there it's starting to absorb the gold plate. One of the diamonds, the primal charm, and the other diamond. Easy peasy. So there is that guy. Automated wand recharge. Now that is used in conjunction with the node transducer in order to recharge my wand based on whatever node has been energized under a transducer. Now the other thing that I had prepped and ready is this big guy. So we are going to see if I can get him all set up here. Let's see. Go with this. And so glowstone, redstone, nitor. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have enough pedestals here for this? I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I do not have enough pedestals for this. So I am going to, I used one of the arcane pedestals for that last guy. I am going to need to make another 3 arcane pedestals by the look of this. So I'm going to take a break, make those 3 arcane pedestals, come back, get it all set up, and we should be ready to do this guy as well, because he needs 32 aurum, 32 ordo, 32 32 of the magic, and then 32 of the potentia. So I will be back shortly. Alright, that didn't take too long. As you can see, I have 3 more pedestals set up, and I've got everything sitting on the pedestals. And when I right click on this guy, total stability booster is 11, total instability of this infusion is a 10. I have the, let's see, let's go ahead and pull that armor off, pop this armor back on, and you can see I've got 34 aurum, 59 ordo, 64 potentia, and 44 precancio. And for this thing, I need 32 of each of those guys, all of that stuff wrapped around. It says it's dangerous. Dangerous is apparently a 10 on this list. And so, let's give it a go. And it's looking pretty stable. So we'll just let this run. There goes the aurum. There goes the ordo. Next we'll have probably the precancio. Or the potentia. There we go. Still doing all right there. And then after the potentia, we should have the precancio, and then it'll start drawing in all the different items. There we go. There's the precancio. And now we should start seeing the items start fuzzing their way in. Take a look at that. Yep, looks good. All right. There goes the redstone. There goes one of the niters. Another redstone. An elementum. Glowstone. Another of the redstone. Another niter. Another redstone. The other elementum. And the last glowstone. And there we go. Easy as pie. Now, that stability is of course gained, by all of these heads that are under here. I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's an 11 by 11 set of heads that gives me that 11 stability. I don't know that that directly corresponds to an 11 by 11 underneath it, but it does do what I need it to do, which is to stabilize my infusions at least up to an 11. So there is the advanced node stabilizer, the wand recharge pedestal, and the node transducer. Let's see, does that unlock any other quests? Not those guys. This one did. That one unlocked this, the centiviz, so the viz relay and the viz charge relay. So I guess I could get some of that in order to, especially the viz relays. The viz relays I will need in order to get the Ignis Centiviz down to where the Everburn urns are going to be. As I said, I don't have those guys set up yet. Focal manipulator. That's to upgrade foci. So I don't need to worry about that right now. And then the node manipulator. Unjarring a capture node, the node manipulator can help you recover the nodes to full strength and increase their recharge speed. That might be something interesting to research. The node manipulator real quick. Let's see if that's one of those ones that are that gives me more nasty warp, because right now I'm trying to avoid it. I went and did this shadow metal, and unfortunately that put me over, and I now spawn bats every once in a while. Quite annoying. I can't really I hate it, as a matter of fact, but it is what it is. Let's do this then. Manipulator. See what mod that's even from. Sorry. There we go. Node manipulator, Thaumic bases. So, Thaumic bases. See if we can see this node manipulator in here somewhere. No, that's node linking. Yeah, mostly harmless. So that'll tick me up another point if I decide to deal with that. I'll figure it out. I may or may not want to deal with that. But in any case, I at least have the advanced node stabilizer now. That guy I can put underneath this node in a jar that I've gotten, and with that I can start to have it absorb other nodes. So that'll be nice. I am going to step away for a bit again. Nearly drop off the edge, forgetting my armor. There we go. And what I'm going to do is work on, I'm going to figure out where I want this node to go so that I can begin thinking about where the LHE is going to go, and then also considering a setup for the pahoho that the LHE makes out of lava. I do have that HV centrifuge sitting over in the chest over there that I can use to start getting tungsten, or tungstate, which I can then use to get tungsten and start working on my tungsten steel to upgrade the EBF one more time, and to start looking at a better turbine for the steam turbine and get going towards the Tier 2 rocket. So I'll be back once I've figured out some more to do. I'm back again, and this time I have just a little bit more stuff for you. I'm still working on making the setup I need for, what do you want to call it, for the large heat exchanger. What I'm making right now is the fluid regulator, the LV fluid regulator. It can be configurable up to 640 liters per second, and oddly enough, for the lava into the large heat exchanger, all I need is, at most, for what I can make, 600 liters per second. So having something that goes all the way up to 640 is great. I'm going to begin with it down at 400 liters per second, which only requires one of the Everburn urns, I believe it is. I don't think I need two for that amount. But this guy should be able to regulate how much it can pull out of one of the Everburn urns, so that I can pump in the exact amount of lava into the large heat exchanger. It will make an exact amount of steam that can then be pushed through pipes and go into the steam turbine without overclocking it, and so on. In order to do that, though, I have these 6 nether star plates. I had 8 left over from when I made this diamond dolly here. And so what I'm going to do is take those and put those there. And then I believe it is my wrench and hammer. Wrench and hammer. And there are 6 nether star, small nether star fluid pipes. Now those fluid pipes can move up to 128,000 a second, which is more than enough for, I guess it can only move half of that. I may have to take those, I may have to make another thing of nether star fluid pipes and move them up to the next size up when I move away from the 400 per second and go to the larger size up, because it only moves half of its capacity in a tick, I believe it is. And so that's perfect for how much I need for my first one. For the second one, when I get higher up, I need 96,000 liters per second to be able to be moved. So these guys aren't going to cut it at that point. But I can upgrade it later on. I guess had I thought about that, I could have done it now and just had 3 of the normal size pipe. But this will work for what I'm doing right now. I may be able to break these guys down. No. Nope, can't do that. So in any case, I at least have them available. I could break them into dust, but I don't really need the dust. So in any case, I have that stuff set up and ready. I am still working on all the stuff I need over in the Thaumcraft area in order to make those Everburn urns. They take a bit of stuff. It's only very high. Right now I was working on, I need a little bit more Precancio to be able to make 2 of them. I have everything else, and then I just need to go in and make these various components. The 2 titanium plates, yeah, I've got 4 of them there. So it's just a matter of getting the 12 buckets of lava, 4 bricks, 4 nether bricks, and then making 2 flower pots. Oh, I can already make those because I have over here. Yeah, right there. There's 2 of those clay fire pots. Let's go ahead and grab this file real quick. And we'll just make 2 flower pots. There we go. That's perfect. So with that done, I guess all I need are the bricks, the nether bricks, and the buckets of lava, which I will probably have to go over to the nether to deal with, and then grab them in this set of buckets here, and then just stick those like in this backpack while I'm running back and forth with it. And then once I get a little bit more Precancio into my setup, I will bring you guys back and we'll run through the 2 infusions to get a pair of Everburn urns. See you in a bit. All right, I'm back one last time. As you can see, I have everything set up here to make the first Everburn urn, including all of the resources. You can see down there I finally decided to set up the node that I wanted to keep, and then I've got this other node that has just the Ignis and Ordo in it that I'm trying to have this node absorb. Let me just drop down there real quick. There you can see my advanced node stabilizer. So I have this thing set up so that hopefully this guy can siphon off the viz from this guy, and I can slowly grow this node. And when I say slowly, I mean pretty dang slowly. It's zapped a few times, nothing's moved over, nothing's left from here, so I'm just like, okay, I just let it sit. I try and be somewhat near it if I need to AFK. But then I've got the rest of this setup done here. One of the things I want to do is open up these couple loot bags, and then let's just knock out that quest real quick. Under Novice Thaumaturge, you can consume 7 shards in order to get a something from him. Ignis, Aqua, Perdicio, Terra, Air, and Ordo. I think I'm going to go with the probably go with this one, the Ignis node, Yeah, it's a pale 30, but that's fine. I can go ahead and make those in a little bit and get that guy as the one that I choose. In the meantime, I have everything I need set up here, so let's go ahead and start this guy off. The infusion was a 9 compared to the 11 stabilizer that I've got, so that's not bad. And it's drawing from that one down there. How interesting. I guess the hole is just close enough to allow it to draw. But I brought it up here because I figured it wouldn't be able to reach down there. That was the second one that was supposed to be there for when I make the second Everburn urn. This guy does take a while. He does use up quite a bit of stuff. There we go. There's the Percancho going in. I always did like the effects of Thaumcraft, even if I didn't like the research on some of the other stuff that it's got. Yeah. Now the Vacuos, and then I've got the Alienus here and the Lucrum there. So everything here that I need available for it. Since I've got that going on, let's go ahead and pop these guys open real quick. M3, Tier 3 loot bag, just some lithium dust. A 6, 4 engraved Lapotron crystals. Wow. 64 small tungsten steel fluid pipes. I bet I can break those down. Oh, that's very nice. And then an electric pump. The IV electric pumps. That is not bad. I am not complaining about that at all. There's all of those. Now the items are slowly being sucked in. Oh, it gives me the buckets back. It just sucks the lava out of them. That's nice. Oh, wait. Yeah. It leaves the buckets and everything. That's excellent. 2 more bricks. 4 more lava. And then this piece of titanium plate right there. Nice, easy, stable infusion. I always like over-stabilizing because it's far easier than if you were to be stuck with unstable infusions. There we go. All 6 of my buckets back. And 1 Everburn urn. That'll be fantastic. What I'll end up doing is as this guy drains out and this guy fills up, eventually I will slap a, what is that guy called? What is that guy called? I will put the node transducer on it and activate it, and then that way I can put a one of the Viz relays. I don't think I have it up here anymore. I had the Viz relay up there. But that way I can put a Viz relay on there and have the Ignis go down. I think I am going to put this stuff right down here. Move the EBF over to the mess that's down here below this, yeah, right over there. Try and build 3 more of those guys and share walls and whatnot that I need to do. And then the implosion compressor will probably also move over here somewhere. And that way, what I can do is as I build up the base, I can just put like a doorway system here and put a pair of the rubber suits outside so that you know when you enter this area, you might want to be wearing that rubber suit because it will be filled with pollution from various polluting machines running all the time. So I'm going to let this guy continue to absorb. We opened up those loot bags. This is very nice. I believe I can throw these into the arc furnace. Yeah. I can put those in the arc furnace, and because they're small, just a little bit, well, a lot of bit of oxygen gas, and I can get some tungsten steel ingots, and that will go a long way towards some of the other stuff that I have been wanting to make, simply because I need the centrifuge tungstate in order to get that, so that's fantastic. And these pumps will go a long way towards making other stuff as well. I doubt one of those. But yeah, you can see the canning machine needs it. There's something zapped out, but it didn't gain any. So, and there's another one, and still didn't gain any. So yeah, I'll just AFK here by this guy so that he zaps out once in a while. Hopefully it'll eventually get absorbed fully into that thing. And in the meantime, I can start plotting what I am going to do with these pumps. Yeah, we should have some fun with something here. Anything else otherwise interesting in the scanner? I don't want to break it down. That's worth too much. In the assembler. So yeah, lots of things that we might be able to do with this guy, and then have some fun getting some stuff built. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this video good. We've got our Everburn urn. At this point, I can set up my lava centrifuging, which I can do at any point in time. I'm gonna let this guy run, slowly get that thing drawn out, and I guess I will see you all back here in the next video. Till then.